Hello everybody, Fox Den Gaming here with another Let's Play commentary, with, of course, one of my favorite, game series, Shantae. Now, I did get spoiled about this a little bit. Something happened, recording corruptions happened, so basically the game, I started it falsely, but that's okay, you know, it's like whatever. So you're going to notice that I'm going to be blazing through this really fast because I don't want to really mess with anything. I'll skip over some story things early on because a lot of it's just like same old Shantae stuff. But I do kind of want to get involved with the I do want to talk a lot about this game in general, because I feel like people that don't know Shantae probably won't will see this and be like, well, what's this? And I'm pretty sure that this is a very different Shantae game in general. And the reason why I say this is because I started playing it, and the way the levels are set up is weird. It's not like Metroidvania. Well, it kind of is, but like at the same time, it's still like, it's like you go through and there's like a boss at the end, you know. Whereas like before, it's like you fight through like areas, and then like as you explore the area and get more upgrades, then you're able to like enter a boss room or something. Whereas in this game, it's more like you complete a level where there's a lot of platforming and transforming, and then you get to fight the boss. And the boss fights are really, they're larger than life is how I can describe them. So blah blah blah, they're talking about her mother and genies and stuff. So it's weird. Like, the story in this game is not its strong point, I feel. Like, it's still, it's like classic Nintendo story, if you want to think of it like that. And the whole tub of cookie dough ice cream probably didn't help much either. So for those of you who haven't played a Shantae game, it's very simple in plot. It's always the same, pretty much. It's usually based around Uncle Mimic, who is Shantae's uncle, talking about, you know, this new invention he created, and then it's just, you know, something happens to it, and blah blah blah. I'm going to skip through a lot of the trash dialogue that I find very unimportant, because whatever. I'm trying to focus now and get through this game as fast as possible, at least this first part, because I've already played through it once, and let me tell you, I sucked during this first part. Like, the first world I died a lot in, way more than I should have, and yeah, we got a magnet. It's not going to be used for anything important, because it's a story item. I do like, however, I know that in Pirate's Curse they have like giant like town levels for like areas, you know? Like Skull Town was an actual like town, you know? But now it's like classic Shantae where it's like a circle almost, and you just go to the item, or go to the places where you want to get your stuff from. The problem is, I don't know if I like the way that they did it, because there's a lot of, oh look, it's a guy. I just skipped over a bunch of dialogue, by the way. That's kind of explaining what this is. This is a magnet dynamo, okay? And, or a dynamo core, something like that. And basically, it's a generator. That's what it is. So, you know. Hey, it's the guy who saves your progress. No, I don't want to save the game. So, Tinkerbats came in, they stole some of the blueprints, now we gotta go and stop them. It's basically... It's the same plot over and over again. And that's not bad, because Shantae doesn't have that many games to begin with. You know? But still. Oh man. Shantae doesn't have that many games to begin with, so they are allowed to reuse some of the aspects of the plot a little bit, you know. Yeah. I gotta say, one thing that I really love about Shantae, especially this one, is that the animations are fucking gorgeous. And I don't know what they did to make them so gorgeous, but holy crap do they look good. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit because it's getting a little loud. So, yeah, there's that. Now I'm going to just jump off. Hey, they gave us a whistle. That means that we can, like... I think that's like our Hearthstone equivalent. Yeah. And the oh my god, is somebody here already? Huh. I'm gonna just take a quick pause real quick just to check something. I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Oh god. My dog just lost it for some reason. I don't know why. She's sinking things around. Oh my god. So, real talk, this is a great tutorial level, and any video game designers that end up watching this, or anybody who is aspiring to be a video game designer, take heed and look at this tutorial level and play through it yourself and tell me what's good about it. Tell me absolutely everything, because I can explain everything on why this is good as a tutorial level with one simple word, and that's theming. This level has probably the best theme, musical, and just like general, like, this is what the game's about. Like, it gives you everything you need to really just like get the grasp of the game itself. As well as providing a decent amount of challenge, I would say, for people that are new, and for people that are old and veterans. You probably still will have a decent time, or a decent time getting like challenged by the obstacles that are given to you. A great example being, a lot of enemies seem to come from the environment around you. Like, sorry, I was lowering my volume on my headset real quick. But like, you saw before that those Tinkerbats, that's what they're called, they're the pirate guys, you saw that those guys ended up coming from, like, how do I say it? They came from the set pieces from the environment, and that's really cool. And this level teaches you about that, and I don't like why. Like, why aren't more game tutorials like this, where it's not like, hey, you do this to do this, you know? like mash A to effectively do attacks. Whereas this game's just like, hey, get in the level and do your thing, you know. Whoops. I do gotta say, this game does something really cool with the 3D and 2D, like, animations, which I'm not sure this is considered sprite work. I don't know, because these don't look like... I'm not sure how all that stuff is, like, considered in one another. However, I do know that it looks really good, this 2.5D thing they got going on. My dog's losing her shit. Yeah, I guess I should talk about my dog real quick, because some people might be like wondering why I'm like kind of like at the point where I'm like fed up with my dog. Fun fact, my dog is weirdly like my dog is being really weird, where she's like, she's pregnant but she's not. She's having a false pregnancy and it's really annoying. And hello there. I didn't see you up there before. So I know where I'm going back to once I get a certain form. Jeez. I do want to say, Shantae's music, like, always seems to be really good and on point with how it's supposed to feel. Like, this feels like I'm saving a town from pirates. And here's a grind spot, which I'll have to keep that in mind when I need to, like, actually, like, grind for stuff. Now, this is an issue with the 2.5D stuff, is that sometimes it gets a little bit hard to tell where things are at, actually. And it is a little annoying. Oh, what? Oh, wow. I lucked out there. I wanted to see if I can get as much money as possible in this first level, because items work differently in this game than before. They're not just items in this game. You know, like in the first Shantae, I know pike balls work as like you have to buy like 10 pike balls and you can use pike balls 10 times. You know, and it's like a spell and it like lasts a certain amount of time, and it's really good. But in this game, items are all spells, so like they cost magic. That's why if you notice these little green vials I'm getting, those are all like mana vials, the equivalent of mana. Like they call it magic in this game, but so this like I'm gonna notice that I'm like going over like things. By the way, thumbs up to Christina V for doing the voice acting for Shantae, because it's really good, actually. And yeah. Oh man. The Poop Toot. A great name for a ship. Tinker Slug. The first boss. Now, this is what I meant by a lot of the bosses are larger than life, because a lot of them are very big bosses that like they're really big in a weird way, because they're like, oh god. God, I can't wait till I can get pike balls when I have to fight you a second time. Which, by the way, when I say fight you a second time, that's not a spoiler. That's just because I want to get, go back up to that place and, oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I did die in this boss the first time, too. Like, I just want to say that right now, for people that are like, yep, I got nailed by that cannonball, because I was trying to climb up the thing and it wasn't working. Also, they got rid of the lives mechanic from the first game, so that is fun. Can I, like... Can I, like, skip this? Yeah, I can't just hit escape and it, like, skips everything. Okay, great. Let's try that again. Oh, God. That's nice. I'm not sure which way attacks faster. Just normal, like, standing. But... like... this is a very, like, cool... I don't know how to say... It's cool when they have bosses that have this, like, environmental factor, where, like, you actually have to use the environment to kill a boss, you know? And I feel like most games like this don't actually do stuff like that. And I feel like Shantae, at least from fucking... God damn it! I have no health, so I can't actually do anything. I'm afraid I might have to actually, like... well, skipping like this is actually good, too. If I die again, I'm just gonna cut the episode off here and cut to where I beat it, you know? Oh, God. But as of right now, I'm getting punked super hard by this guy. It really sucks. Jump up there. Did she just say fire the ass cannons? Huh. Nice naming for a weapon. Like, I remember when I first fought this boss, it took me a couple of tries to actually figure out what doing this, like, how to actually beat the boss. Because the, there we go. See, it only took me a couple tries. The thing is, in both the other Shantae games I've seen, it's like you have to hit back the cannonballs back to, like, the enemy, you know. And that's like, that's how most of them are. So it's like, I thought that you had to do that, and I basically spent an hour trying to beat this boss because I didn't know how to actually beat it, and I wasn't actually paying attention to my surroundings. Which is, hooray! We beat the level! And now we get a our first change, I believe, yeah? It's after this where it's like, yeah, our first form change. Which, for those of you who don't know, Shantae's progression system is based around changing forms by belly dancing. So, usually, you beat a boss or you go into a dungeon or something of that matter, and then they teach you a dance, and then you have that dance, and you... In past games you had to memorize them. I think in Pirate's Curse it's different, where it's like, you don't actually have dances, but you have like different items that give you certain abilities, which is kind of lame. I feel it kind of sucks away the charm that Shantae has. But you know, hey, it's the mayor. Yeah, apparently you get fired pretty often. Yeah. So, I think Ret to go. So we gotta look around. Now, I'm actually gonna go to the store first. Because the item shop will have something that I need. So we're gonna first get the mega potions because we have enough money to actually spend on that. And then we're gonna get the fireball. And we're not gonna get the pike ball. We're actually gonna save our money for something else that I forget what it was. It was something that I saw in the it was in a level. There's like level stores too that like they sell you items and stuff. I'm a terrible young maiden and all my maidens got kidnapped, blah blah blah. That's the goal. Okay, so we're like at 20 minutes now. I was gonna call it off. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe for more because I'm gonna be doing lots of Shantae, hopefully. And yeah, so we'll see you in the next video where we will go and save the maidens from whatever is abducting them from their village. Bye-bye.